This is an assessment video for SSP5105, specifically looking at port 1 and the introduction and concept area of the group report. This particular report, deliverable 1, is a group effort and will be marked as a group. Each member of the group will have to submit a version of the report that they construct, coupled with the deliverable 2 element, which is the peer and self-review. So that will be coming in one document. Each member of the group will have to submit their own version to turn it in. The group report element will have a introduction section and then key sections around concept, customer, competition or competitors, contents and cache. This video will just focus on the introduction, section 1 and the concept to provide some support. The first section is a fairly short section and we'll be looking to outline the problem area that you're focused on. So specifically, you'll be introducing the organisation, and that might be the problem area of Cardiff Met Sport in general, or one of the service units that you're involved with. But I'm specifically looking for 400 or 500 words where you're clearly outlining the organisation, the unit that you might be focused on, giving a little bit of background information, i.e. their mission, vision, values from their website or any other organisational documents that you can cite. We're not necessarily going to include the summary of the new service product in this section, but I do want you to outline the key areas and concerns and problems that you've identified that your product that will be solving, or your service will be solving. In terms of the next main section, this video will focus purely on the concept only, and the other elements will be covered in subsequent videos. The concept area specifically is looking for you to build on the first section, i.e. The organisation and the problem area that you've identified, introduce your new idea, and specifically outline its value proposition, i.e. what is it going to do, what customers is it going to target, and why is it going to solve the problem. And this area is going to also focus on identifying the product features. So I want you, depending on the idea and the problem that you're solving, you're going to have to use this section to demonstrate the new idea through imagery. You can mock up. This is an example of previous students' work of an app, and they've used a simple mobile phone template, and they've infilled with the features of the app. Now, you're not going to be able to design the app, so that's a good solution to outline how it can look and feel with clear descriptions identified both in the labeling, as you can see in this example, but also in the text that follows. In terms of identifying those features and explaining the features and why you've included them, I want you to consider what key literature and evidence that you can use to support each feature, and make sure you cite that in your explanation. Other student work, same project, mocked up a website and did a screen capture. You can use lots of different tools for free to do that. So for example, Weebly will be able to do that. And there are free logo making apps, web apps, if you intend to give it a separate identity beyond Cardiff Met Sport. Otherwise, use Cardiff Met Sport as the visual logo support and branding support. Again, there's lots of different ways you can present, but this is a report, not an essay. So I'd like you to consider how you're going to lay each of the sections in the overall group report element out so that it looks and feels like a professional report that could be presented to the Cardiff Met Sport Director of Sport or Senior Manager Group. Infill, don't put in appendices, infill this section with introduction of the product service, its value proposition, and then identify the key features with evidence support for each of those features. That could be that you're using, if it's a physical solution, i.e. a new product or service area, there might be a new concept around children's or adults' activities, fitness classes, then you would give examples of the fitness class and the equipment that would be used. If it's an app or a web-based service, then you would mock up and label and identify, and then explain those features with evidential support. This video will remain short, and I will put up subsequent videos on the other areas.